Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play series. Now, if you've watched the part prior to this, I'm going to say the same thing at the beginning. I am recording this part live on Twitch, taking the feedback I had from the previous time that I did this. People asked that the chat be on the screen, so I put that in the bottom left corner, and otherwise we're going to keep it mostly similar. I will answer questions from the Twitch chat, especially when I feel like they are integral to lessons that new players could learn in Final Fantasy XIV. That's one of my favorite things about doing this live on Twitch, is that when somebody asks a question that's new, for example, we have Luthien in the chat right now who's asking about the game on the PS4, you know, what job am I playing, what race am I playing? Questions that new players would probably answer feel quite adequate, especially coming from the Twitch chat when I'm doing this live recording. So they're saying hi to YouTube like they do at the beginning of everyone that I record live. This video is going to be pretty simple. I don't know how far away we are from the Bismarck fight. If the Bismarck fight's not that far, I believe we still have to do quite a few quests here, and then we have to do quite a few quests over at the northern side of the Sea of Clouds. At the very least, we'll start collecting Aether currents on the north side of the Sea of Clouds, but that's what the goal is for this video, is to get as close to the Bismarck fight. If it's closer than I think it is, then we'll do the Bismarck fight in this video. So for that reason, we're just going to be following along with the main story. So I got about, what was that, about 900,000 experience points from that vault at level 59. I'd just like to reiterate from the part prior, if you're not doing Palace of the Dead for spamming leveling, if you're a tank or a healer and you can get really fast queues in the vault, or you can do a pre-made group for the vault, I recommend doing that over and over again. Because what happens a lot between levels 57 and 60, even if you're doing side quests, this can happen, is you tend to fall behind on the levels. And you end up hitting a point where, and we discussed this back between level 46 and 49 as well, you could just completely fall behind, and all of a sudden you're like, well, crap, what do? I need to level up. The Vault and Palace of the Dead from this point become very, very solid means of doing that. And I highly recommend looking into doing that for your leveling needs at this point. The Vault gear also, it being a level 57 dungeon, you can collect some decent gear. It's higher item level than the stuff that you could have bought back at level 50, the Ironworks gear. And it's just an overall good idea. We're going to teleport over to the Forgotten Knight and walk over. Yep. Ready for the Knight's Knowledge, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo? So yeah, Twitch chat, of course, if you have questions, if you're someone who's new to the game, the entire point of what I'm doing right now is it's a YouTube recording, and it's a YouTube recording specifically for new players, so questions for new players are always welcome, of course. And also, we skip all the cutscenes, so don't worry about that either. I've tried to keep Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV relatively spoiler-free. Obviously, there are scenes like this where I just have to kind of go through the text really fast because it's unskippable, but that's the best I could do. Heavensward Beast Tribes are really good for EXP and Gil. I'm pretty sure you can unlock those prior to finishing the story. Pretty sure. Because I already unlocked the Nath ones, I'm 99% sure, on this character. But I mostly recommend the Heavensward Beast Tribe quests I would do if you have alternative motives. Like if you're trying to get like tomestones, or you're trying to get or you're just trying to break up the monotony. The same thing with the Clan Centurio seals, you know, like I don't recommend doing the clan hunts for leveling strictly. I recommend doing them because when you hit level 60, doing the clan hunt makes sure that you have a bunch of seals to buy gear to get into the dungeons right away. That is the number one thing. And for those wondering how many Clan Centurio seals I've gotten since introducing, we really need to clear my... Like, I really need to do it now. I'm going to do that right now. I have gotten, let's see, currency, I think 180-ish, 191 Centurio seals. That's... I still got to wait till I hit level 60 before I can do this advanced thing. But soon enough, I'll be able to show you what that gets you. And in one of the future parts, we'll be able to do that. Okay, for the love of God, let me sell you items. Purchase weapons. Okay, no. I need my inventory up, please. Please. Let's see. Subcommand, select item to sell. No, I want to select an item to... No. Oh, why is it in my crystals? That's what was confusing me. Alright, please, just clear out all of these items. So many items. I could obviously sell probably some of these for a decent chunk, like that Strength 4. The High House, Juxtapon. Actually, that thing doesn't even sell for that much anymore. Some of these items are from Palace of the Dead. The Dome and Plum. Veterinarian Headdress is like 5k. I guess I could keep that. Quick Tongue 3, Quick Tongue 1. Like, some of this stuff. I might buy back that Strength 4. You know what? I should keep these 4s and gamble them is what I should do. Savage Aim, always good. Ash Gray, Allegan Catalyst, Potash. I don't know how much potash sells for. I might keep that just to see. Diorite webs, petrified logs, Odin's mantles, ooh, emery, scheelite, and then you have all these like pastry fishes. I should have been using these in the last video though. Admittedly, should have been using them in the last video. Potions, potions. All right, I've got enough inventory spaces open. Let me buy back. Oh yeah, I can't buy that back. I sold too many items, so I can't buy it back. It doesn't matter. Not a big deal. Strength 4, I think, still goes for a decent amount, so I should have actually kept that and paid a little bit more attention, but, like, let's be honest, if I really needed the money, you know what I would do. I think potash still sells alright, though. According to my chat, it still sells for about 9k. So, one big thing that I haven't unlocked yet is over here. These are another thing you could use to level up. These are leaves and temple leaves. Basically, all these do is, you know how leave quests have worked, but there are some leave quests over here that you can unlock that cost 10 leave allowances, but they're worth, like, I guess 2 times the experience or 3 times the experience. I don't even remember. I wouldn't recommend really doing temple leaves, but if you're looking for some, like, maybe just, like, 100,000 quick EXP to grab in order to level up, these are also really good. Like, these are only worth, like, 24,000 each, and then you'll get, like, the bonuses for, like, speedy clearances and stuff. But these could also be okay if you just want to grab a few of these. I don't really recommend doing the temple leaves unless you're really feeling like you don't have a lot of time. But I mentioned that feature when we first got to Heaven's Ward and how I really don't recommend using it. There is another use that those leave quests have for the animal weapon quest. And as much as I don't plan on doing an animal weapon for this character, I may at least have to mention them. What would you do if you really needed the money? I have a character on the server who would really give me the money. I would also run Palace of the Dead. Palace of the Dead with materia. I'd much rather do that. I didn't mean to talk to that guy, by the way. That's how you unlock the machinist job, is that guy right there. I just did the preparation talk to him before unlocking machinist. Speak to Sid at the airship landing. What's this over here? Is this where I think I know what this is. I believe I can fly. I think this is what makes your regular chocobos fly, if I'm not mistaken. Flyer Saffron. Yep. This is, if you want your chocobos to fly, your non-black chocobos to fly, this is the quest you would do. I'll just grab it. I'll get it eventually. I'm just using the Aramon for the time being. Come on. This guy's got a lot of text. Sitting the airship landing is up. Yeah, because he's going to take me to the northern part. So we're going to go to that, the Athenum Astrologicum. I cannot pronounce it. This one. The Astro Place. That's what I call it. The Astro Place. Alright, Sid, take me away. Take me to the northern part of the Sea of Clouds so I can start collecting the rest of my ether currents. I'm curious to see where the other ether currents are now, because I was so apparently when I did the older versions of Healer Happy, when I collected the ether currents, apparently when they moved their position, they uncounted for me, and I had to go back and do them again. So apparently the only reason I had to recollect them was because of the fact that it was patched and they were moved. So I'm curious to see what the northern half of the Sea of Clouds looks like now, with that in mind. Luckily, we have this. So let's see. To the east. Well, 59 to the east, literally unmissable. This one right here. Sea of Clouds, by the way, beautiful zone. Just want to point that out. It's beautiful. Especially when you see it from a distance. One thing I like doing in the Sea of Clouds is there's actually the 24-man raid, the Void Arc, at certain times of day pops up. You can see it on the northern end of the Sea of Clouds. I just like to look out there occasionally and see if it's there, because I never commit to memory where it actually is. I got to do it off my mount. / lookout. Sea of Clouds, beautiful zone. Huge zone also. Incredibly frustrating zone, also. Incredibly frustrating zone. Looks like we have a little fighty fight to do right here. Hello, little fighty fight. Oh, if my level's above 59, well, lucky for me, my level is not above 59. Well, maybe I'll just buff up first. Good luck, Alphino. Oh no, who are all these bad guys coming to attack me? Man, if only I had some means of dealing with all these bad guys. If only I had some means of it. If only I had some means of dealing with the bad guys. Holy is just a great ability, isn't it? Alright, you take care of the hippopotamus guy over there. I'll take care of the Centurion. That's a great ability, isn't it? Ruby Carbuncle. What's up, man? Where are you going, Alphino? Oh, you're going over there to deal with that problem? Alright, well. Hey, leave him alone. What are you doing? What are you doing over there, man? Hey! What do you do? Leave him alone. Hey, you. Leave him alone. Fight me. There you go. That's better. Well, at least Ruby Carbuncle's helping. Also, I just realized, why is Shroud of Saints not on that hotbar as well? I pointed out in the last part that that was a problem. That, like, I didn't have a size on that. Now I do, but a size is also, like, I don't know. Well, I mean, I got that ability way later. It was a little bit more understandable to not have a size on there. I could have swore I had Shroud of Saints on there. Yeah, whatever. Yo, can you guys stop attacking my bro over there? What the heck, man? No weapons to fight Netherlings, no desire to die. Well, maybe you should have brought weapons, man. You may have wanted to consider that, considering the circumstances. I mean, this area is pretty hostile. And we almost got Shroud. I love just, like, I feel like I have complete freedom as White Mage whenever I do this fight. Take care, Vanitas. And now I get to just chill out for a little bit. This Medicus right here is the annoying one. I keep forgetting that I changed where Stone 3 is, too. Stone 3 is a lot of MP, by the way. Hey, Alphino, you wanna take care of this little problem? This guy keeps healing himself to full, and it's really annoying. That's what I get for having no MP to just burst him down. Well, I will in a second. There you go, see? No problem. Hey, leave Ruby Carbuncle alone, too. I'm tired of this thing bullying people. Goodbye. Alright. Bullying has officially ended. Took a sip of coffee after that one. Hello, Lanu Vanu. Can you take me to all the ether currents, Lanu Vanu? Just give them to me automatically. So I don't have to do anything. Well, 135 kilometers to the north is basically going directly towards it, so... We get a new etherite up here, too. I love a size. I love Holy. I love Arrow 3. Everything's great. Everything's great. They all just feel so good to use. I don't know if there's as many other abilities that healers have that just feel so good to use. Versus, like Holy is just, ugh, it's so good. This one's probably, yeah, to the northeast. This one's literally, like, in the camp. They really put these in your way. Like, I don't remember there being, like, 3 or 4 ether currents on the way to the Aetherite. They did some work with these relocations of the ether currents. They definitely did some work. Well, this one's legit in the camp, so... Floridora does feel pretty great. White Mage just has some feel great abilities. I agree. White Mage has a lot of feel great abilities. Alright, let's attune. Last time I forgot to attune to an Aetherite when we got to a new location. Let's not make that mistake again, like I did back in the Churning Mist. There was always one on the way to the Vano camp. I don't remember there being 2 on the way to the Vano camp. And then this is the 3rd one. Which, if I'm not mistaken... is right around the corner. No spoilers! Stop. Oops. I like how me accidentally turning the quest down actually put me back at the bottom of the stairs. This time let's spam the right button. To the southwest. Yeah, it was back. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I could have swore it was right up here next to Sanu Vanu. It is. It's just about 2 steps over here to the left. We should get a few side quests here for some ether currents as well. And I know, like... I think one of the Sea of Clouds quests that gives you an ether current isn't even in the Sea of Clouds. I think it starts in Ishgard unless they moved it. Could have swore one of them starts in Ishgard. I might have actually done that one in the last part. I don't remember. I can't wait till I can fly in the zone, though. 100, like, they're all literally right next to me. 122 yalms to the north is, like, right here. Like, it's down there, probably. To the east. 80 yalms to the east. Yeah, it's, like, right out here somewhere. Hey, what's going on, Noxu? How you doing? Oh, I gotta bow to him. Listen, man, I just saved your friend. Show some respect. I think I might actually hit Bismarck in this video. Well, I'm not hit. Well, yeah, I might actually hit him. I'll punch him in the face once. Bismarck's kind of a weird fight. I've had mixed results with him in the Duty Finder ever since he was released. He's not overly complicated, but a lot of the time I take a lot of responsibility for that fight. You know how that's why I like to play healer in the first place. What's going on, Taz? How you doing? We're doing a live recording for YouTube right now of Healer Happy, so welcome to the live recording. We're moving through the ether currents here on the northern side of the Sea of Clouds before we get to Bismarck. I did it again. Because when I'm trying to skip cutscenes, I just spam circle then X, and what's happening is I'm landing on the circle. Oh, there's more ether currents. Alright, so all these side quests should be ether currents. And we are very, very close to the Bismarck quest. Like, very, very close. I feel good that I'll hit 60 pretty soon also, but I really need to get to the hinterlands. Get to the hinterlands and get the remaining hunt quests that are available so I can actually buy the new gear. We're going to ignore those side quests right there. And we're just going to go accept this other quest. And then we're going to go grab the other one. I think this guy also gives me a quest, though. This one, yeah, he gives me another quest for an ether current. Man, they've really streamlined this whole ether current thing. Like, way more. Expect to need to find ether currents in the next expansion, by the way. What's going on, Majoga? How you doing? Good morning. I like my head turning as Alpha Note runs past me. I'm just like, where's this little guy going? Damn, how many ether currents did I already get going through here? Aloha just bust the door open. Hello, Aloha. For those who don't know, Aloha is the cat. He busted his way in, and it looks like he already wants to bust his way out. He just wanted the door open. He doesn't actually want to be in here. He just wants to know he can be in here if he wants to be. Good old cat. Yeah, he's scratching at the carpet because he's getting a little antsy. There we go. He was getting a little antsy. Antsy in the pantsy. And say, so I hate these quests. Wake up, exclamation mark. There we go. Ah, that was an easy quest. Do you have another one? He's got another side quest, but I don't need to do that. There's an ether current right here. And there's a bad guy who's going to fight me. Professionalism. Listen, if there's anything I've learned is don't upset my cat. Don't upset Aloha Dwayne the Cat Johnson. He'll make it smell what the cat is cooking. And you don't want that, trust me. You do not want that. Damn, these guys have a lot of health. Did not expect these guys to have this much health. It's taking me a very long time to kill this Endymion. I want to kill as few enemies as possible now. I know I have to kill a few select enemies. Next one is to the southeast, so that's up here and then across. Get the gurgle glass from the designated locations. Oh my god, that's far away, dude. That's fine. I have to go that way anyway, so what's the big deal, right? It wouldn't be so bad if I had gotten a weapon from the vault. I feel like this series specifically, I've gotten 0 loot. I think this is Bolt, Chain, and Island. Yeah, this is the quest for Bismarck. So this quest right here is actually the Bismarck quest. So I'm going to do this now. I'm going to make it part of this video. And we'll see how it goes. Wedge. Unlock it for me, baby. I don't know what that... I am ready to hunt the giant white whale. The Limitless Blue hard mode. Alright, so Limitless Blue is indeed Bismarck hard mode. We're going to queue into that for this video. That'll probably be the last thing we do for this video before wrapping up and doing a separate recording. Welcome to the second primal. I don't know how long this is going to take, so same deal I do every time when I'm doing a duty for these Let's Play videos is if it takes too long, then I just cut to when the queue actually pops. So I'm probably going to do that, sit here, chill with my Twitch chat for a little bit, and I'll be back on the YouTube side of things. Thank you for the magic of editing as soon as this queue pops. Bismarck only took about 2 minutes to pop, so that's not so bad. We didn't really talk about too much in between the queue, so those of you on YouTube, don't worry, didn't really miss much. So the big thing about Bismarck is he is not like your traditional primal. You do not just fight a primal and then, you know, he has different phases. You pretty much kill ads until you can attack the primal. And then you attack the primal for a short period of time, you kill more ads, you go back and forth. As a healer, again, I say this with pretty much every primal, I like to take a lot of the responsibility, put it on my shoulders, because I can pretty much carry the fight on my own as a healer. With the gear that I'm using, debatable, but we'll see. I should be fine. If it's on Gilgamesh, then that's me, that's my ult. Final. Alright, so we're double white mage. So the big thing here, you can see Bismarck's far away. In order to start the encounter, you just take it 2 steps forward. At the very beginning of the fight, you take 1 look left, 1 look right. Those are dragon killers. Very quickly into the fight, very well at certain intervals of the fight, pretty much after you kill a few ads or while you're killing a few ads, these dragon killers light up and then you can use them to pull Bismarck next to the arena. And then you jump on his back to fight him. That's what you do. So basically, we're going to kill these Vundu right here. Now, you also notice that there's a Magitech field generator in the middle of the room. When you see, now, if you see Bismarck over there, you see him casting a few abilities and whatnot here and again. And eventually, you'll see him start winding up to charge the arena. We could really use another tank on this Vundu thing. So in the meantime, he just shoots AoEs for a little bit. As soon as that, so see this animation right here? As soon as you see that, somebody needs to interact with that to put up a shield. Otherwise, this attack stuns you and does a lot of damage to the terrain you're standing on. One of the fail conditions for this primal is for the arena you're standing on to crumble. So I went to go grab the dragon killers. Group got the dragon killers. One person on each dragon killer pulls him in, and then wait till it's targetable, and then there's a target on his back. This carapace right here, you want to kill this carapace as quickly as possible. Now, in normal mode, or in hard mode, I guess, technically, you need to be standing on his back to deal damage to it on both modes. But the big thing is if you get thrown off, so it says he begins to shudder. By the way, our DPS is really, really low. He'll actually throw you back off. You can stay on the carapace pretty much the entire time, and then it'll automatically throw you back onto the island. In extreme, it'll throw you off the fight. So you have to like abandon ship before it gets there. Our DPS is really, really low. But we're just gonna repeat that again. It's no big deal. The goal is to kill them to kill him before we reach a point where our arena will crumble. And even with that kind of DPS, that's the kind of DPS we were dealing with when the fight first came out. We should be fine. Same deal again here. I think it's more than just, like, I thought I was the only one given the first time bonus. Doesn't look like I am. Looks like we have multiple first time bonuses, which is fine. Just kill that. Also, if you take too long to kill these ads, they eventually start trying to help break the arena as well. Abandon ship. Yes, I made a ship joke. So after you kill the carapace, you're going to go into an ad phase, and then just each tank picks up an ad, faces it away from the group, and you kill them. If you need to use LB here, you can, especially on extreme. It's a lot more common. I don't have Shroud. Now, the really annoying part right here is that there's just tornadoes and AoEs the whole time. So you pretty much have to constantly be moving out of the way of things. It's not that annoying. There's also just straight up AoE damage. Like, the fact that that guy is facing towards us is a little bit risky. Especially considering what our damage is not very high at all. See? Like, that hit like half the group. And I don't feel too comfortable stopping. Oh yeah, and if you get hit by the tornadoes, that's what happens, by the way. I don't feel too comfortable stopping and DPSing here. And I really feel like we need it. We're probably going to need the LB because our damage is incredibly low. They give you a really long time for this phase, but it's still incredibly low. I'm doing what I can here, but I'm just kind of hoping the other white mage can handle it for a little bit. Got like what, 30? Oh. Just remember, when you're a tank here, if you are going to turn to dodge the tornadoes, just make sure that you're not turning. I think he thinks that my AoE is bad. No, never mind. He's in it. He was just trying to dodge the other thing. Yep, there you go. We had the LB. Oh god, I'm not clericed. That's the... I love the reverse cleric locks. I love reverse cleric locks. I'm amazed that didn't count as hitting me. It's a little bit of extra deep, so we should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. That took really, really long. And I'm going to size these ads when they come out. Double Medica 2, though. Which Medica 2 is mine? Mine's got 11 seconds left on it. Probably just refresh it right here. Double Medica 2 is kind of tough on MP. Or, well, not tough on MP. But I'm not feeling super confident with my MP levels. And we don't have a bard or a machinist, so I'm probably going to have to take it a little bit light. I'm actually more concerned about this phase right here, because we need to kill 3 ads now before we can actually, before we can do the dragon killers. The other thing is there's nothing to stop that slam there from dealing more damage, so it will stun us every time. Now, on top of that, he has 2 weather conditions that he can summon right here. This one is he summons a few lightning bubbles, or he summons vapor bubbles on every single ad phase, but the big difference here is do not kill these vapor bubbles. When you're in the lightning mode, you do not want to kill vapor bubbles. The main reason being is this next attack right here targets a vapor bubble and another player. And if you leave both the vapor bubbles up and just stand away from them, then you don't have to worry about taking the damage right there. You just have to not kill them. All right, and then when you win the fight, when you kill this Corona. Used to like Coronas when I was younger. Normally, if you don't need LB during the ad phase, you just LB him right here, and you kill it in one rotation. I'm pretty low on MP, so I'm gonna size these things right when they come out. I have Shroud. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're fine. As long as, like, not everybody falls off right here, which would be, like, the one wipe condition we do have, then we're fine. So he's going to do the slam, and welcome to jam. I don't recommend standing anywhere near the outside of the arena, by the way, because that line AoE that he does, you saw that ad do right when the phase began. That actually, that can knock you off. And if you fall off the arena, I probably should have mentioned at some point you can fall off the arena. These vapor bubbles you can kill. During the lightning phase, you can kill vapor bubble. I mean, during... this is what's called the stay out of the middle phase. You literally just don't go near the middle of the room here, and you're fine. And you'll see why in a second. Yep. That giant hit that the white mage just took, that's the only reason why you don't do it. These vapor bubbles you should kill, though. During this phase, you kill vapor bubbles. There's also dragon killers right here. That's why you kill vapor bubbles, because now they start doing crazy damage. They grow and they start doing crazy damage, but we're fine. I guess, yeah, we should... I'm going to have to AoE heal here because we're going to be grouped up for that, and that vapor bubble is still kicking the crap out of everyone. To be more clear, you leave vapor bubbles alone during lightning phase. During that other type of phase, you can kill them. There you go. Yep, it's not entirely clear. That's something that was really hard for newer players to pick up on, especially back when the fight first came out. I remember literally not knowing that was the mechanic for like 2 weeks. And then somebody finally just left them alone, and the vapor bubbles and the lightning phase it went really well. DPS was a little low there, but it just took us 4 cycles. 4 cycles in an ad phase to do it. It went pretty well. Overall, I didn't say that was that bad. A few main story missions, some pretty important main story cutscenes right there that we're definitely going to skip. And I think that's good for a second video, for a second Healer Happy video to finish recording live. I am quite content with that. So I'm going to wrap up this second recording right here, and in the next recording, we're probably going to finish up the Aether currents of the Sea of Clouds, get closer to level 60, and we should be moving into the hinterlands soon enough. We'll see how far we make it, though. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share over on the YouTube side of things. Everyone on Twitch, thank you for watching this live and enjoying the content live, getting to see what the live recordings are like. And finally, thank you to our Patreon supporters. They are the ones who helped bring back the Healer Happy series, as well as the Bestiary series, Gaming News, which you're going to be seeing a lot more of in the next couple of weeks. Anyway, I'm going to take a few minute break before I record the next part of the Healer Happy series. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, take care.